Hello and good morning. I came down at 4:30-ish this morning and put the cat in the washroom because she just kept prowling the halls upstairs and yowling. So I don't know if she was just being playful or spiteful, but this is what our bathroom looks like this morning. This is our roll of toilet paper. We didn't put it on the holder because of the fact that she tears the toilet paper apart. It appears as though it doesn't matter where we put it, she tears the toilet paper apart. I think she didn't get the memo that toilet paper is getting hard to come by again. Need toilet paper? Got Tig dropped off at school. Kind of figured if I'm all bundled up, I might as well go for a walk. Take advantage of being outside. Just kind of, get set for the day. Addie's at home with the boys, so she's fine. Didn't really pick up the camera yesterday. It kind of feels like Groundhog Day. Let me know if you guys agree. You just kind of keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again. And as a vlogger, that doesn't really feel like it's very entertaining for people to watch. So I didn't pick up the camera. I was also kind of just having a rough day, and it just seemed better just to leave the camera lie and take a bit of a break. Bailey got up last night and she was doing much better, which was good. When we got up yesterday morning, she was still awake, and at that point she hadn't slept at all for well over 48 hours. Like, this just keeps happening to her. And so one of the things I've had to try and learn as a caregiver is to try and not base my day and how I feel on how she's doing. And that has actually been one of the biggest struggles and one of the biggest things that I've had to learn. It's a challenge. Even after this many years, I have to watch myself, catch myself if I base how I'm feeling on how she's doing, because it just can't work that way. One of us has to be steady, and I can't just, sorry, I thought it was a deer, but it's a dog. I can't base how I feel, but that has taken me probably like 3.5, 4 years to figure out. So if that's something that you experience, if you're a caregiver, mention it in the comments down below. I'd be interested to hear if that's just a me thing or if that's something that other people have experienced too. All of that to say, I'm outside just enjoying the fresh air. The sunshine is out there. I think you can see it behind me over there a little bit. Not sure if the camera's picking it up. It's there, but it's so dark in the morning now that the sun, it just keeps coming up later and later, and I don't really hit it when I drop the girls off at school. So that's okay. I will enjoy what I get, and it's just good to be outside. Kind of resets the mood, kind of refreshes. Went for a huge walk yesterday with Coco, and it's just good. I'm just thankful to live in a place where going outside and taking these walks is easy because of the amazing paths and stuff that we have. Hey, you.
You scared me.
This girl has kept herself busy. I have had 2 different phone calls this morning, and look at you. You're just having so much fun. We haven't even managed to get dressed yet, and it's almost lunchtime. And you have a half a muffin sitting on the table downstairs?
I will eat that.
Okay.
Long fight.
We're going to get the mail. And it's this long, drawn-out process. First, she needed socks. Then she put her boot on the wrong foot. Let's go, girl.
What would Uncle Kim need to go to the playground?
Not yet. Soon though.
Why not?
Somebody just discovered how warm it is out here. No, it's crazy. The warmest weather we've had in a long time. No mail today. It did remind me though that I really need to do Christmas cards and get those sent out. I don't have Kieran's school pictures, so I guess I'll have to send them before I get his pictures, but at least I'll have the 3 younger ones in there. I always forget. It seems like such a good idea towards the end of November. It's like, oh, I need to do this. And then when December sets in, it's like, oh, I need to do this. So one of these times I will sit down and I will send those off because I know that there are people who will appreciate getting them.
Zipping up my jacket just in case.
Just in case. It is 16 degrees outside. This is so warm. She's warmer than I am. All she has on is her fluffy pink sweater. I've got a sweater and a jacket, but I tend to be colder anyway. But we're... What are you doing? We are getting outside because it's beautiful and we need to get out here and enjoy it because for all we know we could wake up tomorrow and it could be -10 and snowing and absolutely miserable. So we are walking to the playground for Adyson to play. I don't know what playground we're going to, but we're getting outside and enjoying this fresh air, going for another walk for me, and picking Tig up from school while we're out. So we're trying to get used to the new normal with the boys being at home for school. So their new thing is that they have to walk the dog once they're done school. They didn't have to yesterday because I did, but today they have to head out and walk the dog because they need to get outside and they need exercise.
The reason my mom had to take to go is because I lost my sunglasses.
Yeah, she had lost her sunglasses from the day before when we went for our walk. I think we have that in the vlog, and it turns out that they were in her pocket the whole time, weren't they?
I know how to do that.
You do! What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Who's your favorite person in our family?
Yeah.
Who do you like to hug the most?
Kiki.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A science. A vet. So I can help bunnies.
Oh, I love that. What kind of pets are you going to have when you grow up?
A bunny. Kitty. Baby cat. And a whole family of cats. And all of them girls, but one boy. And I think 2 boys for one to be the dad. And this baby girls.
How old are you going to be when you grow up?
6.
60?
Yeah.
What kind of house are you going to live in?
Blue.
A blue
Blue
house.
and whatever color my husband's favorite color.
Oh, are you going to get married?
No, I'm gonna stay with my mommy and daddy.
Are you going to have kids?
No,
No kids.
no kids. Just family.
What countries in the world are you going to visit when you're older?
Oh, Panama.
Oh, you want to go back to Panama?
Calgary.
Mm-hmm. Our playground is too busy. There's a class using it to play on. But as I'm sitting here looking at Addie, I just realize how much I love her. And sometimes we just get too busy to stop and just realize how much we need to just take a minute and love on these guys. So it was a good opportunity to ask her some fun questions. And now she's stepping on my head. Now you're not. We're home. The sun started to go down and it was starting to cool off. Have had a little bit of drama since getting home. There have been a few tears. A couple of sad girls about one thing or another. This guy is still working on homework. What's with that? You almost done?
Yeah, last question.
Okay, awesome. Last question. He didn't make it out while the sun was still shining. I guess he might have got out a little bit this afternoon. So today is vacuuming day, which makes me excited. But as any parent that makes her kids do chores, I also cringe because it means that I have to get them to vacuum. Does anybody else feel that way? I also took out my turkey today. This guy is huge. I'm going to thaw it out. It's taking up so much room in our deep freeze. And as I said before, we don't have a lot of freezer space. I'm still looking for either an upright freezer or a fridge. We're trying to decide now if a regular fridge would give us enough freezer space to be able to put a few more things in there. Maybe if we got a really big fridge. I don't know. Trying to figure it out, but we do not have enough freezer space for sure, especially when we buy a half a beef. Okay, it's getting nuts in here. Anyway, my plan is for turkey this weekend. So this turkey is 9.755 kg, so it's at least 20 pounds. And I'm very excited about it because I love turkey. So the rest of supper and chores and all of that kind of passed in a blur, and that's all over. Addie is in bed, Caden's showering. We're just kind of getting ready for tomorrow. And I decided to try making hot chocolate bombs again. Bailey did it with the girls a while ago. You can go back and watch that vlog. But I am trying to make them because I want to try and perfect them so that we can maybe make them as gifts for a couple teachers, maybe a couple of other people. It'd be kind of fun. I did find some freeze-dried mini marshmallows, so they're in our Amazon cart because I would love to be able to add those. But I think it would also be fun to get a few different hot chocolate flavors to put in them. So I'm just working on this last one. So the trick I've learned after watching many videos, hot plate to just smooth off the edge. Fill it with hot chocolate powder. So my mold is obviously a lot smaller than the ones that I have been seeing. And you have to work quick because these have been sitting out for a couple of minutes. So they're starting to get soft and they're starting to stick to my hands. But if you use the warm plate, it just kind of puts it together in a lot better way. And then you can just go around the edge of it, or if you're really good, you don't have to go around the edge of it. Kato was taking up the living room with gaming tonight because his computer is having issues, so he's using the Switch. So Clancy and I hung out and watched a Somebody Feed Phil. If you haven't watched those, check them out on Netflix. We really like them. So I guess we kind of had a date night. Just every once in a while we use the TV in our room. Not very often, but sometimes we need this space. It'll be so much better when our basement gets done and we can send the kids downstairs because there's carpet and it's warm and all of that jazz. Tomorrow is Friday, and I cannot tell you how happy I am that it's Friday. It's definitely Friday this week. Ever since the kids went to school, Friday just means so much more. Just telling you. So Take has school for half day. Of course, she's the only one leaving the house. So we'll do the half day. I have like some Christmas gifts I need to pick up. I ordered a little while ago, so I need to go past Sport Check and pick those up. And then I have a couple of other things to do. I'm really thinking about doing some of these hot chocolate bombs. I think they're okay for teachers. Gift cards are probably better, but for Caden and Kieran's teachers, we can't even see them, so I'm not exactly sure how to work that. Anyway, be sure to come back for tomorrow's vlog. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon.